across to something else that's happening. And again, no stranger to the program, Loving Your Blue Hair. Is that in commemoration of World Diabetes Month? Danielle Dillon, Director, NGC Children's Bocas Lit Fest. Is it for World Diabetes, or is it just you're just fabulously blue on Monday?
Well, you could just say that it's a mood that I had.
Yes.
And it's also, funnily enough, significantly marking this year's Universal Children's Day.
Yes, which is on Wednesday.
Yeah, on Wednesday,
yeah,
that's
on
right.
Wednesday, right. So tell us what's happening with the primary school children's event for Bocas Lit Fest.
Well, we've got this program called Page the Stage.
Right.
In which I brought you this to have a look. For example, I've marked another thing there.
Page to stage?
Page to stage.
Okay.
That
oh, I get it. From the page to the stage.
That's right, from these books.
Okay.
These are the books we do. We've been to over 15 places, and that's the Kobo who wanted to be beautiful.
The Kobo began to panic. With the rain washing the paint away, he felt like he was becoming ugly again. Oh. Oh, so I'd imagine the Kobo was well painted up.
He painted, let him see how he painted up himself. And then the rain came and washed it off. And all his friends said, why did you do that? You're gorgeous as you are.
Yes.
And we don't need you to do that.
Yes.
And on that deals with a sort of self-esteem for children.
Okay.
But also on the cover, we have the adventures of a baby turtle. Because from the beginning, we have always focused on the environment, on community strength, and working with people within the community on non-bullying, all these issues that are coming to surface now with children. This is what we...
And these are books that would have come out of the Bocas Lit
look
Fest
at
over
this
the
one.
years.
This play is being done. The first Trini on Mars. Now, all these stories, all these stories were created by groups of children in the community. It's not schools, but the school classes take them and turn them into plays, which is a cycle, a full cycle. Well, thank you. Look at this one here. We have in there how the kingfish protests and all the fishes protested and so on. You see the hummingbird on top. So we turned the first book into a coloring book because we found that children coloring became more involved in the story. They had to understand exactly.
Yeah. So give me a little idea again about the page to the stage. What exactly happens? I get the sense that it's taking stories and creating plays with the children, but give us a little more detail as to how that works.
Yeah, well, it's first we identify schools and we invite them to participate.
Right.
And then we hold a workshop for teachers, because this is absolutely in support of VAPA, which is the Visual Arts and Visual and Performing Arts program of the primary school, the primary school curriculum.
Right.
So we hold this and this special workshop, and we invite a number of teachers to come, and some will be very interested in going ahead. And this year we had Penelope Beckles and Cecilia Salazar.
Penelope Spencer.
Spencer. Oh, God, not Beckles. Beckles in the UN. Sorry. Penelope Spencer and Cecilia Salazar did that program for us, and we give them a nice day. Then we go into the schools and we work with the teachers. And I want to say here, take the opportunity that it's not a walkthrough for the teachers, because they have to put it into all the other classes that they're doing, exams and everything, and come out with something that's really presentable. We have children from Mayaro, for example. I was there on Saturday, which incidentally was my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah, St. Thomas's. We have children from Carinage. We have Avion Crooks, who is a wonderful actress herself, working in the school, the girls' secondary school in San Fernando.
Yes.
We have Upper Carapachaima in Freeport.
So you go through the community schools.
Yes, Carinage.
Helping them to interpret the work by converting it into plays. And there's a specific focus on the environment, you were saying?
Well, it's not...
Or not necessarily?
We've always focused on the environment, and within this program, which is 8 short plays, starts at 9:30, what we've got is... We've got community awareness.
Right.
We've got environmental awareness. We've got just simple love for each other, self-respect awareness. And I'm not doing this alone, of course. We do have a team. And the project coordinator is the absolutely fabulous Lois Leasing.
Oh, Loris.
Yes, Lois
super
Leasing.
talented, multi-talented
Yes.
Loris Leasing.
And
yes.
we have a lovely young man called Justin Ramgu,
Right.
who is working with us. He's an he comes in as a new person. Yes.
Right, right. And I like the fact that it's the NGC Children's Bocas Lit Fest. The Bocas Lit Fest has expanded beyond just the festival itself into the working with the children in the schools. So this event, this is something that's happening now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
so
next Wednesday.
It starts next Wednesday.
Next
And where
Wednesday.
is it?
At the Central Bank. We'd be so grateful to the Central Bank Auditorium for allowing us to use the facility. And it starts at 9:30,
Yeah.
really, and ends at noon. And we're actually having Felix Edinburgh, the Perogonade,
Right, yes.
and Darren Sandy from 2 Cents. And he's coming on as Senor Palais. I'll announce it now.
Right.
It's a new character who speaks about the environment in spoken word.
Right.
And the two of them are absolutely complementary to each other.
Right.
Because they work together for us in Imagine New Worlds at the City Hall. We do a fabulous show at
Yes.
City Hall every year.
So next week, Wednesday, at the City Bank, this is for the teachers?
The Central Bank Auditorium.
Central
that's
Bank
right.
Auditorium. This is for the teachers or
And the children
and
are
the children
performing, yes.
are performing.
Yes.
Right. Is it open to the public or it's
Well,
for other schools?
Well, we do have a facility where if some adults wish to come, they could apply on the Bocas website.
Right.
And we have a few seats that we've kept because we like to have a view from an adult perspective to help us improve in whatever we are doing at that time with children. And I must say it's fantastic working with kids because I think they're the timepieces of the world, aren't they?
Yes,
I mean, they grew up and
absolutely.
you're still there. You wonder what's going on, you know what's happening.
I know exactly what you're talking about. All right, Danielle Dillon, Director of the NGC Children's Bocas Lit Fest. Thank you so much for coming and sharing the wonderful work that you're
Thank
doing
you.
with the children. Next Wednesday, look out for it at the Central Bank. We're going to take in a few messages.